Well, hello there, my friends. I hope you are all well. Greetings, and well met to another Miniatures Dance stream, where I paint puppets for you, and hopefully answer questions, show you stuff, and overall have an accent that is undescribable as to whether it is annoying or sexy. Hello. Hello, Chris. How you doing, dude? What's up? Didn't know you hanged out here. How you doing? Hello, Quidlina. Hello, Kuro. Hello, Chromatic. How you doing? I am feeling alright, all things considered. I've had a few days of very intense flu. Sorry, I was getting Monica Lewinsky out of my desk. I've had a couple of days of very intense flu, and I've been dealing with it. But I'm alright. I'm alright. One thing that I really hope you can forgive me for, is that one, I kind of ran out of minis from Reaper that I can really showcase stuff on, but I'll keep looking. Two, I have to finish this model before the client murders me. And since we've been dealing with this for a while, I haven't found the time to do it on my own, because my life is pretty hectic as it is. I will be trying to finish it with you guys here on stream. I hope you don't mind that this is not a Reaper mini. I mean, it's painting, right? So I can, and I mean, you guys see lots of small scale minis, so it could be cool to show. I am sorry, I have no excuse. I apologize. Thank you, Pen. Thank you, dude. So, alright. Oh, yes. Today I kept working on the miniature of Quindly. This is Quindly. She's chilling while she waits to mod on a stream. She's like this, you know. I imagine her dressed like this while she mods me, you know. But yeah, we got her progressed, so all is good. Yes, the big cleaver. The big cleaver. I'm not finished with her quite yet. I still need a few details, but it's work for an hour, I guess. Other minis that I've done in these last few weeks, I got this lady finished as well. Hey, thank you, Chris. Got this lady finished. I'm kind of happy with how she turned out. It's a pretty cool puppet, I think. I'm very happy with her. Hello. And we got basically me. This is me. This is how I look like. Like, look at the face. This is how I look like when coffee is finished. And this is me sitting in front of the coffee machine with just like no will to go on with life, basically. But yeah, lots it's a simple mini, but lots of work in the texturing. You can see the pants have very fine lines in them to texture them.
In time, you will know the massive extent of my BBD.
Thank you for the follow, Crazy. We got lots of work done on the jacket, for example, with the leathers. The face, you can see it's me. Like it's me. Like, look, how should I? Like this, like this. It's me, dude. It's me. So yeah, it was easy to paint the face. Just had to look into a mirror. But yeah, that's him. And OSL, all the usual stuff. We also got pretty much, yes. We got something for the table. This is a mini that is gonna be on Patreon. Sorry for the sellout. I mean, it's a Patreon mini that I painted. It's gonna be posted, the guide on how I did it, very soon. And this is also for the Patreon. And that's a hello you. Yeah, that's the throat surgery. Yes. And yeah, that's what we got. But today, I hopefully can finish the cock that she has on her hand. So let's do that. I wanna get that BBD finished. So let's get to work on that. Because you know, I have a life to live, you guys as well. Nobody cares about my Patreon and my intention of making a living. People just want to watch puppets being painted, so let's do that. Just gonna get my palette ready. So yeah, this puppet here, I think I have been doing a good job on it. So I just need to finish her, really. First thing to do is getting the chicken finished, and then take a look around at the model and just, you know, get it done. But especially the back. The back needs a bit more work, but... Dragon Magazine. I have no idea what that is. I am sorry. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of fluid. There's so many flus going on around the world. All right. There we go. So let's start. Intense colors. I'm thinking about giving this chicken a glow effect. So last time I painted it, I wanted the back of the lady to be cool in colors. So I also cooled down the chicken. But then it dawned on me that this is a phoenix, right? So what if we make it look like it's softly glowing, you know? Like a marvelous chicken. And here we are. Just slapping paint like a lunatic. Gonna get it blocked in. Wow, this is intense actually. And yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I think it could be cool to have a glowing cock in her hand. I'm gonna make the cock joke all stream, so you're welcome. Okay, Quindley, enjoy. An old magazine that showcased fantasy artists before they ended up becoming big. Ah, nice. I dropped a lot of color on the model to get it to cover and also to blend. So we're gonna have to give it a minute or two to dry. I don't have a hair dryer connected here in my room, but it's fine. We don't need it. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer them if I can. But yeah, I think I can give this little chicken boy a touch of fluo paint in as a glaze. To make him really shiny. Well, not shiny, more like vibrant. But even though I'm not working on a Reaper Mini right now, the techniques I'm using are absolutely available to be used on any model. And maybe, you know, painting a big minis, again, it's something that I don't want to do often here, and I paint other brands here only when I really don't have any option to do otherwise, but we can take advantage of this because you can see my brush strokes and the movement of my color a lot more easily because the mini is pretty big. So, I would really like Reaper to do bigger minis, that would be fun. If only I was painting on screen. Wait, what am I? What am I painting? Am I painting here? Oh, shit. Okay. Why am I so... Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Should be on screen now. Kinda. Tell me if I'm not. I should be now. Okay, thank you. Just gonna move these minis out of the way so they don't make any visual noise for the camera. Peek out. I am going to be cleaning my room tonight. If Jennifer is going live on her own stream, I will be trying my best to clean up this mess because it feels like a bomb exploded here. So yeah, what I'm doing here is wet blending, basically. I am, yes. You can tell I am sick, right? You know, I was so sick that for the first time in what feels like my life, because I'm not sure this ever happened before, I have spent an entire day without smoking. How many hours does a paint job like this take? This took me around 25 hours to get it to where it is now. Some take longer, some take less. It depends on how big and how complex the sculpt is. Hola, croquetina. No puedo atenderte mucho porque tengo que acabar esa chica. Pero te quiero mucho, dame un beso. Ah, dámelo.
Sí, ¿eh?
Lo quiero.
Yo voy a tener que justo te dar un beso.
¿Qué tal? Amore, vas a hacer directo tú esta noche, eh?
Sí.
Ok, así que... Perché io te quiero limpiar mi habitación, así que...
Bien, perfecto.
Perfetto, sì. Te quiero. Quindi, do you like my vivid, colorful cock that I'm painting? Yeah, I've been I'm like in general for the category of mini painters, I am pretty fast. But yeah, definitely with experience you get faster. That's why I always encourage people to try things out, and more than try things out, like be insistent in trying them, because even though the first few times might feel like a slog and something that you don't want to do again because it took forever, as you continue insisting, the way kind of opens for you a little bit, and then you just get faster and faster and faster. Like this kind of coloring that I'm doing here with the colors mixing, and this is not easy. Like, and if anybody has ever tried it, they know it's not, because I'm using colors that have very low coverage, and I'm also mixing them together while highlighting the various feathers and stuff. This takes work, but if you have experience, it gets done really easily, and it looks like it's easy. And then when you try it, it doesn't work out, and then you feel like there's something wrong with you. And that's something that I always try to tell people, that there's nothing wrong with them, because it's just part of the process to be slow and fail a lot in trying to get it right. The blur, yeah, because I'm too close to the puppet, I think. Okay, this should be right. Got it. I love Grin. All right. All right. So the chicken, I need a bit more gradient here to be happening. Now the back, the thing that I really don't like on how I painted the back is the color of the gold, because the color of the gold is too it's too weak. What I mean is that it wasn't wrong to want to use cool colors to do this, but it was wrong to use only cool colors to do this. So I'm gonna be fixing it real quick if I can with a couple of glazes. And then we can have fun with the BBD, with the glow effect, if I can manage to get it right. So I can mix basically a gold color from the same oranges that I've used on the lady. And then I can make it a bit weaker by adding blue, because of color theory, right? If you have an intense color that is very warm, like an orange, and you add blue to it, you desaturate and you cool it down. So this gives me a greenish color, but it maintains the intensity because the colors I used before were intense. What I don't like about this gold is that it's too gray. So if I can manage to tint it a bit, I will be happier. Doesn't really look like a cold gold, it looks more like a, I don't know what it looks like, but it's not gold. So we're fixing that right now. Not that I have to, because this is the back of the Mini, so nobody's gonna look at it. But I am looking at it, and it's bothering me, so... Aging banana peels. Yeah, that's a... It's just that I really want to finish this miniman. It's been on my desk for too long. I want to take pictures of it. You know, it's a pretty nice paint job. Okay. Thank you, Quinley. So you can see that I've used like several different techniques in painting this. I've done wet blending and kind of layering for the chicken so far. And now I'm using glazing. And they all have different methods and reasons, right? I like using glazing not to actually paint, in a sense that I think there are two ways of getting things done. One is by applying color for the reason of it covering, and the other one is to apply color for the reason of it modifying or creating an effect. I like glazing when it's used as an effect technique, in a sense that I use it to modify the colors that I have on the model so that they get tinted by the glaze, they change their hue, something happens to the colors. I don't like building up my highlight by glazing because it takes a very long time and the result is not any different than other methods that are faster. I tend to work a lot with base coats. Is glazing similar to a wash? Yes, it is, but it's not the same paint properties. Washes have different properties to their paints because of the mediums used in making them. So a wash, for example, will have mediums added to the paint so that the paint flows and moves onto the model after you put the paint on, so that it flows into the recesses. That's a wash. A glaze is a paint that doesn't have those properties because it's a normal paint that you thin down, and when you apply it, your intention is not to have the paint go in the recesses or to create shadows, but you're using it to create a tint. So it's being applied all over, but without giving preference to shadows. Technically, at least in the mini painting language, a glaze, when it's applied over an entire detail, like I had done before, it's called a filter, because you are filtering color. it's not exactly a glaze, although the consistency is a glaze, because a glaze, at least in general speaking, is considered to be a paint that is applied on a very small area to blend, for example. But you can see that I don't use glazes, like I am blending here with wet blending. I blocked in the light. Now I am back to the previous color and I'm just pushing them together very carefully. It's not easy to do this, but if you can learn how to do it, you get a very fast result without having to spend a lot of time blending. Exactly, Chris. Okay, so we got this sorted out. You know, as I improved in my painting, I have discovered a few things on this model that bother me with the skin tone. Thankfully, I can do all of this with the same exact colors that I've been using all throughout. I just need to change the value. I'm giving a bit more luminosity. You're probably seeing a lot brighter than you should be, because as I zoom out, my camera burns. Okay, so now you're probably seeing it right. Because my camera increases its gain when I zoom out. Well, not the gain, the F, well, whatever. You see it lighter when I zoom out. So what I want here is a more luminous light and a slightly more saturated mid-tone as well, so I can just adjust the colors very gently, because I have done a lot of painting on this face already, so I don't have to really base coat anything. I can just play around with the consistency of the paint, and I can make changes very rapidly. You see that as we work on the light, the face looks more evenly lit. rather than being more blocked in like it was before. Because before the light looked a bit too blocked. Wasn't really believable, was it? I mean, it was looking good, but it wasn't going the direction that I want my painting to go, which is a more, I don't want to say photorealistic because that's impossible on a miniature, but that's the aspiration. The goal should always be something very, very high, so as you approach it, you still get very good results. So adjusting the shadows now. You can see that the shadow earlier looked like she had a cut in her face. Now we rounded up the face without losing the darkness. Because of course, as I push the light, as I make the light more big, I don't need as much darkness to have a shadow. Because it's all a play between contrast, right? Now, though, as I push the light here, the shadow on the side of the face makes more sense. Because it's a more correct darkness in regards to the light that I have. Before, the color of the face, of the light on the cheek here, and the darkness were a bit too close to one another. Now that I separated them a bit more, you can see that the shadow looks like a shadow now. Although I haven't even touched the shadow. So it's important to really learn this and like make it something that you understand intimately, the fact that you only have light if you have shadow and you only have shadow if you have light. So the two have to always be playing with one another to be getting a good result. And people tend to push light a lot in their work. Which, I mean, sometimes it's good, like it is now, but most of the time isn't. Most of the time people have way more light than they need in their painting. And that makes the paint job suffer because of it. Now, I can have a spotlight if I want it. There wouldn't be a white knight if there wasn't a dragon, and any dragon hunter in the world worth their money would not be hunting them to extinction. Think about it. Because like, if you hunt the thing that gives you job to extinction, what are you gonna be doing next? So a dragon hunter only hunts dragons that attack villages, for example, and lets the other one chill. Because he knows that he needs the other dragons to reproduce. That's kind of the same thing, like it's the contrast in life that... And I find it like very illuminating in a spiritual kind of sense, because once you understand this thing in painting, you can apply it to your life and it will make sense. Okay, so much softer now. I like it a lot more. Can go just a tad lighter, but not much more than this. This shadow here is making her head look weird. If I remove it, it looks better. There we go. Oh, she's starting. She's looking like a BBD lady. I'm liking her. Okay. Here on the breast, I don't need to do as much work. Softly. I wonder what voice she would have. Thank you, Axon. Okay, the face is a pretty good light now. Okay, that's good. Next up, the hair, because I'm not super keen on them in a sense that my light on the hair loses saturation way too quickly. And you know, like, the thing that makes me the happiest about all of this is that I painted this model like a month ago, and I'm finding mistakes in it that when I did them, I didn't know were mistakes. Or simply choices that were not the best choice in my opinion. And it's really cool to see that you can improve so much so quickly. But I do believe that if I pushed the intensity of the hair just a little bit more in the light, I get a more realistic looking hairstyle than I would if I just had white in the light. Because I'm not actually painting a very lit environment, in the sense that my lights aren't huge. It's a normally lit situation, so the hair don't have to go too light. And we're doing all of this with the same two colors that I began with for the chicken, by the way. Okay, now there is a bit of a better hierarchy in the colors. In the lights especially, because like I had too much of a normalized lighting, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hey, thank you, Epic. I'm glad you guys like it. The light here at the top of the circlet looks way too placed. Also, it's not really following the lighting on the face, so we need to make this whole thing lighter. Okay. So that's a good lighting. I need to light up a bit more with the golds closer to there, to the face. It's just very small touches. Okay, I either make the hand lighter or I darken it. I think I'm gonna darken it. Sorry, I mean, I either make the shadows of the hand darker, more visible, or I can light up the lights to push contrast. But I think darkening is the better choice here. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, the neck is a problem. And then it becomes like a puzzle, you know? Like you commit to fixing one thing, and then you eventually discover all of the other things that you notice even more after fixing the first one. And everything kind of falls into place. It's like doing a Sudoku, really. The beginning is really hard because you have no information about the puzzle. But as you get closer to the end, you have so much information that you have placed that you just get the answers just by looking at it. And it's a really cool thing. I really enjoy. This is a step that I really enjoy. Yeah. Because finding the time to do it off stream is impossible, man. I don't have time. I just don't have it. I'm not married to my job. I am divorced from it. And I have 3 kids and have to pay alimony. That's how it is. So yeah, it's difficult to find the time to do this. So. All right. So the chicken is okay. The front. I think the front of the Mini is in a pretty good shape. There is one thing I would like to try, but I'm gonna regret it the moment I do it. I don't know if I regret it or not. Hello, Gary. Yes. Okay, so the front is pretty much done. I just need to get the shadow on this part of the face to become a bit more magentier, because it's a bit too blue right now. Just to soften up the gradients. Okay. Okay. Annoying, but I have to do it. That would be tragic for a lot of people. Yeah, okay. Fuck my life. I mean, yeah, fuck my life. That's exactly what I mean. I was trying to fix the eye, but it's a lot easier if I just repaint. They don't like the eyes. Like, the only part of this model that I really don't like are the eyes, in the way I painted it. And if you really don't like something, you should probably work more on it, you know? Like, that's just how it is. Beep, 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 beep. This is something that I did not want to do, but here we are. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not really very fine, but it's fine. Being frustrated doesn't help. I need to get this puppet finished. And I will. God damn it. Yeah, let's try it. For fuck's sake. Okay, wait. Yes, at least we're in together. Hello, Pathos. How you doing? Okay. Just checking if they are aligned. Okay, they are. God damn it. And here I thought I was gonna just paint the back and call it a day. Perfect. Fine. Stop complaining. What actress? Sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. Porca puttana. Like I'm better now. Okay, I guess we're good. Yeah, okay. Now, to do the freckles, we can just use these color here. Add a bit more of that color there, a bit more of this color here. Thin it out like this. And this brush was so good this afternoon when I started using it, but now it's like splitting all the time. Well, you don't want to really do them in a circle. You want to more or less give it a pointy shape. So if you use the tip of the brush, they come out more like a circle. In this case, they didn't really in most cases because the brush was kind of sabotaging me. So a couple of them turned out like lines. To clean them up, I just have to go back to the skin tone color and reshape them a bit. Also, it helps if you glaze on top of your freckles with a skin tone color, because like you don't want them to look like they are painted on the face. You want them to look like they are part of it. So you have to push them back a little bit into the skin. So if you glaze them on top with a skin color, they blend a little bit more. I'm not sure about them right now, but I think they're okay. Ecco. Silent pockets. I did the shadow on this good. I've been very busy with this freaking lady here, so. Yeah, the great music. Almost done. Almost done. I promise. Maybe. Maybe not. Freaking freckles, man. Actually, I think there's something wrong with my palette because everything is already dried on it. I don't know what it is, but... Anyway, let's try to... Let's keep on keeping on. I need to get this finished. Yeah, everything is drying on it. I don't know why. So quickly. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's actually paint stuff. Let me have a cigarette first off, because I am dying. So just give me a second. Let me hide my face. Sorry for the weird stream, but it's like, this is one of those... this is one of those... Luca is rushing to get stuff done kind of stream. Which are always very... I, for one, welcome our AI overlord. I am spooky! Just looking at the puppet under a normal light, see if there is anything that I noticed that is really wrong, but I think at the end of the day we are where we want to be. What do you think? Do you like her? Anything you don't like or that you would change? I think I'm overthinking this. Because this model has been sitting on my desk for so long that I'm starting to overthink the painter, I think. Don't want to do one of my mini den shenanigans where I end up stripping the freaking mini because I don't like how the dot of white in the eye is. So let's just move on. Gotta paint the little BBD on the chicken here on the back. Clean up a few things, and then I have to rebase the model because this plinth here, for some reason, is a bit too much facing back. So I need to build with some milliput or something, a way to make it stand up. Yeah, I tried defining the birds, like making the feathers more shaded in a sense, but it was looking, I don't know, fake. Then I kind of looked at the box art, and I think Arnau had the same problem I had, because he made the bird very like you don't really see the feathers in the bird from Arnau. Because it's difficult to make an animal like this look defined, because the feathers are meant to be kind of fluffy, no? So, I don't know, if you try defining it, it looks less accurate. I don't know. I will... Why rouge on the lower angle of their shoulder feathers? They're really close to the tone of the robes. Because it's reflecting the color. The color of the robes is reflecting onto the gold, hinting it with a reddish tint. Hello. So hopefully, when I do give the more fluo wash to the feathers, we will get definition through that. A softer definition, though. Yeah, this brush is dead. I don't know what the fuck. Like, it was so good this afternoon. I guess it's just one of those. Feels like using a Winsor & Newton, man. You used it once and it's dead. What a shame. It was so good. Yeah, this is dead. Like, it's dead. Like, I can't use it dead. This one is also dead. God damn, do I have a brush? There is a brush. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's so tragic, man. Hello, Blade. Wait, how you doing? We are all right. Still a bit, you know, not full energy just yet. I don't think we will be for a while, honestly. This thing has been tough. I don't really want to have too much of this going on in the light here. So we're just gonna keep it here and that's it. Like this OSL thing that I'm doing is not really an OSL, it's just like an excuse to have the chicken not be dirty green colors, basically. So if I make the chicken look like it's glowing a little bit, I can paint her with saturated warm colors, because otherwise the back of the model being in a cold light means that the chicken should also be in a cold light, and that means greens and like ugly colors to have on a bird like this. But you know, it's a phoenix, or at least that's what I'm going for. So we can make it look like it's casting like a gentle, soft glow. And that is it, really. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to avoid it. Sometimes. Not always, sometimes. Almost never really, but sometimes. Yeah, the glow should be on the entire shoulder though. Ah. See, that's why I don't like doing minis like this for the Reaper streams, because I like my Reaper streams to be chill painting, where I have fun and I try things out, not where I have to hyper focus for 2 hours. Let it be a lesson to myself. Never again. Okay, fuck you. I don't care. This doesn't look wrong. Doesn't look like an amazing OSL, but that wasn't the point in the first place. I just don't want it to look wrong. Eh. Sorry. All right, let's try to give this chicken here a bit of a color. I'm gonna be using some fluo paints to get it to really look like intense. Shouldn't be too big of a problem considering I already have a lot of work done with the yellows and oranges and stuff. So this should be just a glaze, really. We should be okay with just that. And we're also gonna get the definition Joe was talking about in doing this, so that's pretty good. A bit more of it, at least. I completely forgot to paint that part there. Ah, so this is the left wing you guys were talking about. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the back when you said it. Oh, that's okay. I did not at all, Asgard. What a great music. What a great song, man. Yeah, I love it when it goes too. It is such a great piece of music. Okay, I feel a lot better now that we got a bunch of the stuff out of the way. What time is it? Well, okay. If I want this area to look in shadow, I need to have shadow. So we need to play around a little bit more with the darkness. Okay. I don't think I'll be cleaning my room tonight. I think I'll clean it tomorrow. It has been way too long of a day for me to sit here for 2 hours and clean right now. Way too much. I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just don't have it in me to do it. I'm so sorry. No, I'll clean tomorrow. I promise. I promise. Tomorrow I'm cleaning it. It's just that today, man, it's been such a long day and I'm sick. You know, I feel low energy. I just want to play Mountain Blade right now. That's all I want from life. Not even sex, you know, like just like... I don't think I would be able to do it. No, I will be able to do that. Okay, sex maybe, but like Mountain Blade. Do my daily quests in Marvel's Snap, and then just Mountain Blade. Okay, so I think she's looking good, man. And for the money I got, I think she's looking almost too good. Okay, my friends. I'll be seeing you all next week. I'm just gonna go rest now and die. So I'll be seeing you, next week with a Reaper Mini this time around. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry for the weird stream. I apologize so much. I really am. I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoyed the painting. And back next week, alright? With an actual puppet. So, see you later, boys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.